What's up, my boy? George Perez right here of George Perez Stories, episode 213 plus 1. George Perez Stories is brought to you by GB Extracts. That's right, guys. You're leading the game in moon rocks, wax, cartridges, sauce, pre-rolls that are like, even when Samoans smoke them, they fall asleep. Make sure you guys check out GB Extracts. Follow them on Instagram and tell them in a message, George sent me. So keep hooking that fool up. I love what we do. I love all the fucking negative criticism on YouTube. I really love it because, like, I listen to some of it, and to some of it, I think you're a stupid ass. But to other some of it, I'm like, you know what? I think this person does have a point. So keep leaving bad reviews, por favor. It makes us both better. Sometimes you got to release a little hate in your heart. Speaking of someone that got released, X to the G. What's up, fool?
What's up? I'm feeling good.
Dog.
I'm feeling full. I ate your guys' leftovers from this weekend already.
Yeah.
I miss those.
You miss them?
Yeah,
Dog,
I'm
I got
excited.
so
It's
much food
cooking.
in there, dog.
So
true.
much. Damn.
You were fucking really juicing me.
You think
dog.
I can take some? You think I can take some home with me tonight?
Nah, it's all good. Our guest proudly has been on the podcast now, up with the elite. We love him. You guys love him. From the Yo-Yo podcast, give it up for my boy, Martin. What up, fool?
I actually had a little flashback of coming on stage or something, dog.
Yeah?
No, that sounded like a fucking intro and a half. Like, you know, when you're in the club and you do those intros and shit.
It's been a while, dog.
It's been a long time, bro. It's been a year.
Hey, fool, we're kind of like strippers that are like, hey, you know what? Like, the pools ain't safe right now. We gotta like, imagine, dog, being a stripper and like you can't go up because there's like we need to go on stage, dog. Yeah. I even thought of stripping. How much do you miss it, fool?
Bro,
don't cry on me though.
No. It almost feels like it's gonna be the first time.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, what am I gonna say?
You know what I mean? It almost feels like the first time. It's almost like there's been a year of, you know, there was many years of constant stage time, and then it's like this, like all of a sudden this just gone, like just ripped apart, like boom, you know. And there's all kinds of shit coming at you, information left and right coming
and the stage is there. Like, I always look at it like, what the fuck? How come I can't? It's kind of like, no disrespect, Dave, but like, I feel like a black kid in the 60s going, fuck, man, why can't I sit in the front, eh? Like, why can't I get some of that water fountain? I feel like an immigrant that's like, hey, man, why can't I play kickball 100 yards on that side? Like, I keep walking. I keep driving by, like, the fucking improv. So I'm doing something like, hey, fool, I exited the other day. When I went to fucking Irvine. I exited on fucking Fortune Drive like a stupid-ass thing, and I was going there. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, it's a mental fuck-up right now, but I'm kind of lucky, dog, because I DJ at a strip club and I fucking throw jokes in after every girl, dog.
Hey, do you feel like podcasting is kind of helping you just fucking sometimes just start talking like if you would on stage?
Yeah, no, it does.
Not like really telling jokes, but just like, oh,
how we were doing earlier?
Yeah, like I'd work this shit out right now. Like,
yeah.
Or I'd just say something about this shit, you know?
What's a new joke you've been working on, dog? Or do you have anything out there?
You know, I'm working on a lot of just kind of like reflection shit, you know, and I don't know that it's like, you know, it's funny, when I got off the road after being on with Gabe for a long time, I started doing this spoken word thing for some reason. You know, I just would go in and...
How did you come up with the name spoken word?
Well, spoken word is whatever, like it's an old art form. It's like poetry night or whatever.
What are you meaning by it?
So for me, it just started being like just going out there and having the stream of consciousness, you know, and just talking to the audience and shit, right? And then it just, and I remember telling Joey, and he's like, Martin, just stick to comedy, cocksucker. Leave that shit alone. I go, no, but it's just like, it's so artistic.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, it was fucking hysterical. And then it's what do you call it? Like, you know, but you know, whatever, you know, taking a year of being removed from all of that. That's a long fucking time, George.
I've been here, Pedro.
You know? Now there's some people that have been doing drive-in shows, right?
Homie, I can't.
The drive-in shows, the car shows, there's been, I think now there's more clubs doing shit,
Hey,
right?
dog.
Like in Texas, I know they've been doing shows.
Martin.
But here,
I can't do a car show because it'll be the only car show where no one's allowed to go outside. Like, how the fuck are you gonna go to a car? How you gonna be Mexican? Go to
or drive-in show.
Yeah,
drive-in
go to,
show.
but a drive-in, it's a car show.
You can't
dog.
tailgate. You gotta tailgate. You gotta be able to tailgate
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
You gotta roll the windows up. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, come on, eh? Who the fuck?
Your driving show is the only one that looks like a car show. Eh?
Yeah. And imagine that, dog. Like, what if a fool needs a jump? Someone gets a flat, or like, I don't know. It's not my thing.
No, but it's a thing, right? It's
no,
a
but
thing.
to the fools doing it, fuck it.
Yeah.
Some fools are doing it. Hey, you can.
There was people doing the, and I almost did one. The
tent shows, eh?
no, there's tent shows, but
I can't.
the Zooms.
Yeah, that come on, eh?
Yeah.
Zoom. Someone always has fucked up Wi-Fi's. Doing Zoom right now. Look. What the fuck are you doing on Zoom? That's like...
A lot of people communicated through Zoom through this whole pedo.
Yeah. And
You know? I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, there was businesses that went on Zoom, but there was
Yeah.
comics who did shows. There's still comics doing shows on Zoom, I think.
yeah.
You know?
All I want to do is a zoom with my boom boom.
So, and then there's some, like, now there's some rooftop places opening up, and there's some indoor stuff at lower capacity. I don't know if is it legal to have shows again? I don't know.
I don't know. To me, it's like,
I don't know.
look, dog.
In California, is it legal?
Comedians, Martin, comedians, we're fucking strippers, dog. We don't need to go to the fucking street and be prostitute. That's like, to me, like, I see it like, hey, dog, I'm a stripper. I'm in this club on that fucking stage and fools are giving me feria. On the street, I'm going to look like a puta in front of a roof. You know what I mean? Killer. Hey.
In front of a roof?
Like,
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
how we were saying that we weren't gonna let nobody wear masks at our shows. So,
So you know what's crazy, Martin, is like, I'm not doing comedy with fools with masks on.
Okay.
You're not wearing a fucking mask. You've been to my last show.
Well, I think that when you're once they seat you at your table, I don't know if there's any masks going on in some of these places.
I'm gonna tell the club straight up, like, hey, if anybody here has a vaccine shot, I don't want them here.
The fuck? I only want coughing people and sniffling. If they're not make sure we take a temperature. If they don't have a fever, get those motherfuckers out of here.
For real, dog. I'm taking it for the team.
If that motherfucker doesn't have a hospital gown and an IV, fuck them.
Right? Nah, I mean, look, dog.
Crazy
COVID
fool.
was real.
Of course, yes.
But, you know, it's a trip. It's kind of like, I don't know, fool. Have you ever had chlamydia?
I've had a scare,
Okay.
but I was negative.
Okay, I've had it. You can't really do shit for 3 or 4 days, eh? If you care about society.
do shit like what? Like,
Like,
keep
you can't
fucking?
be boning other
Okay,
people.
you gotta chill.
Like, without a condom. You do it. I remember, hey, fool, I'll tell you afterwards. Right now, bro. I remember getting chlamydia, dog. Stupid, too, dog.
They have to fucking put the swab inside your dick.
No, that's gonorrhea.
Oh, okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
I got fucking.
Yeah.
But it was negative. But I still.
Wow, they did the COVID test on your dick hole?
Yeah, bro. That shit
Damn.
was
How
fucking
deep does it go
brutal.
in there? Like, bien metido?
It's like well, you know, like
Yeah,
the prostate.
just a cotton,
the
yeah.
prostate, yeah, where they do like, I mean, because you put a fucking catheter in there for motherfuckers to
Yeah.
pee, you know, sometimes. So yeah, it's, you know,
Yeah. So,
I know it sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers get that shit pierced.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's way too much for me.
is it?
Yeah.
You're not down,
I'm not down to fucking pierce my dick hole.
dude.
For what? Like,
That's
what
a,
if,
that's
hey,
a, yeah, no. I'm not
hey,
saying.
but watch out. Okay, so you have a ring on your dick hole, dog, and imagine you piss and it hits the ring and it splashes back on you.
It's just like a fucking like a boomerang, bro.
Yeah.
Would you pierce your pito?
Nah, hell, no.
No.
Nah, not piercing none of that.
No.
No.
All right. Well, back to the chlamydia, my boy.
So they told you don't fuck nobody.
No, they were just like, hey, man, like, this is the crazy part, dog, is like, later on, I've never been really observant to when I finger bang a chick. Because I remember finger banging her, and like, it looked like wet cocaine on my fingers. It was all the yeast. Like all the bad shit.
Right.
And like, to me, I was so dumb. Not dumb, just I was on drugs back then, and I remember just going like, damn, I think I'm making her come or like real wet already.
Right.
I thought girls nutted on you.
Like the same way.
Yeah.
The same texture.
Yeah.
God damn. That's some fucking texture in there then. You were like, oh, she squirted. Eh?
But it was like weird because it was like, it was kind of like if, you know when people get psoriasis and they flake up?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
if someone put them in a blender and made a licuado.
God damn, that's nasty. But yeah, no, there's all kinds of chingaderas down there. I used to work at an urgent care, so people would come in there, and a lot of times they'd come in there because there's like, oh, there's a foul smell, they would say, you know. I got something going on
And
here.
they tell them to eat yogurt, huh?
And then they go and drink fucking 7-Up, man. Like, no, I don't. But they would come in. It's like, oh yeah, you know, like one specific lady said, you know, my husband won't go down there, so she told me I have to come get checked out. So she goes, and it's like she had this like raging fucking, you know, infection going on. But like,
Did you get to see it?
how could you let your like you can't let your shit go to that? No, I didn't see it, but I'm saying, how do you let yourself go to the point where it starts stinking like really, really fucking bad, and just like there's just all this like discharge? Like this didn't happen overnight. Like you have to let that go for a long time.
Yeah.
Like if there was something like tweaked out coming out of my dick, there's probably fools that pretend it's not coming out. Right? Like, oh, I'm fine.
No,
and then
see,
they
but
die
it's-
and shit,
yeah,
right?
But like, hey, homie, I had homies.
Because isn't that what Al Capone died of? Wasn't it? Like
gonorrhea.
Syphilis.
Yes, gonorrhea, syphilis.
Yeah.
And so did King Henry.
King Henry.
Yeah, watch out, Cholo wisdom is
So
sick.
no, that's
Yeah, hey, Martin, I had a homie, dog. You know who you are, fool. But like, so in prison, you get the beads by your balls. Like people do things to make it like sexual pleasure shit.
Okay.
And this fool is a very good looking druggie. Loves heroin, eh? And like sometimes he would tell me, like, he goes, hey dog, like when you're on heroin, you get this fucking dick that you can fuck forever. And I boned this chick so hard that I ripped the beads. Like one of the beads ripped out of the skin. He goes, it was burning, dog, but I kind of liked it, eh? So he kept going. And then I guess she had an infection, and now it's in your open wound. So this fool got like mean old pimples and shit. Like,
on his dick.
Yeah, like under like this, like
under the skin.
Yeah, and it was like, it was
God damn.
bad. It's dog. Like it just shit happens too because like you're on drugs, and
You just do shit.
dog. Like back to the chlamydia part. So, hey fool, like I should have known. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what the fuck? You got clay on your hands, dog. And like, I didn't eat it or nothing, just hit. And at the end of the day, dog, now that I work at a strip club, I know a lot of these hyenas are like, I'm fine. I don't have to fucking take a shower. I'm just gonna let fools, like, they're lazy. It's just, it's weird, dog. There's vatos like that too. It goes both fucking ways. It's like when you watch Devil's Rejects, Captain Spaulding, that motherfucker has every disease, dog. That fool's boning that chick and his underwear is all fucking dirty and shit. Like, some fools are just filthy. And some, hey, dog, I know chicks like that, homie.
George will come in here and be like, bro, this girl smells like she just got chlamydia yesterday or gonorrhea, or this girl came in here, she's fine. Yeah, club, George says he can smell it.
I got the groundhound nose for chlamydia, dog.
Yeah.
I've had chlamydia more than the fucking Raiders had bad picks in the 90s.
Yeah. George says he can smell it como cuando sudan.
Yeah.
When they sweat, like, yeah. He said
I can smell like if I, wow.
That's a powerful fucking fungus, bro. That shit's fucking.
I thought you were going to say that's a powerful feature.
No, well, that too, dog, but fuck. Either you're special or this shit is just that good, dog. That's just like, boom.
If you want to rent me for any strip club to make sure any chick doesn't have chlamydia. Nah, dog. I've been around
than that black light.
Well, you can get hired by Planned Parenthood.
Nah, dog. Hey, like, if I walk in a Planned Parenthood, it's like...
You're like a dog at a at a drug place?
No, it's like, you remember the Green Mile where he's like, I want to die, boss. I just feel everything. Yeah, I don't know, dog. Like, yeah, I could, like, hey, I want to say something. I know, like, one chick, I was even like, there's a stripper at my job full that fucking scratches her pussy more.
Oh, the one that came over?
Yeah.
Smell. Y les vale. They just put a deodorant on top of shit. They think putting deodorant just fixes the whole problem.
They put a Band-Aid over cancer, dog.
Yeah, see, you can't let shit, like for instance, like I said, if my dick had like some odors coming out of it, I'd go get that shit checked out right away, bro. Like,
I smell my dick, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
You have to, you know.
Grab the top.
You know if your shit smells. You know, bro. You know, like if you fucking haven't showered in 2 days and and it's hot as fuck and something, you are gonna fucking know those huevos start fucking stinking.
And if you got the hood, you know. Like, you definitely know because it'll get under the hood. It'll start smelling. You got to keep that shit clean. When you got the hood, you have to keep it clean when you got the hood because it gets all kunky, that bro. Cheese. Oh, you're hoodless?
Yeah, I'm hoodless. I'm a hoodless horseman, bro.
I'm my dick's like Trayvon Martin. I'm scared someone's going to shoot me.
You got a hoodie,
I don't pull it out of Florida.
Nice. Fuck that.
But moving on from chlamydia, dog. What else is up, Raza?
Bro, you know, just...
you just got back from Mexico.
We're just in Mexico.
Was it a checkup?
It was a follow-up for my chick, for her femur.
Okay.
And, you know, it was a few months of some...
you got everybody taking the stem cells, huh?
Who?
You?
No, I don't got
it.
She ended up that. Well, I had them when they did my shoulder.
The shoulder, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So they made mine with my plasma. Hers, they used her bone marrow. I told you guys this last time, no?
Yeah, kind of.
And so, you know, the final checkup was this 2 weekends ago. I went over there, and the dude said, I mean, she saw the X-ray, and it's fucking
good,
healed.
That's dope, dog.
It's fucking completely fucking healed, you know? Which is like, that's your I mean, it beats the alternative of putting a metal plate in there.
The fuck?
You know what I mean?
Okay, hold on.
No.
Yeah,
really?
But hey, the retired Aztec goes to Mexico to at a hospital that was built over like the fucking Temple of Healing. That fool went over there. Now, last time I seen him, he couldn't even move his fucking shoulder, dog.
Oh yeah, remember when we went to Fresno and he quería manejar?
Yeah.
You didn't want to drive.
Up.
Now?
Oh, dude, I can fucking get my shit. I mean, I I got a fucking arm back.
Yo, hey, homie, that's dope.
No. I know people that have gotten surgery and they could barely do this.
Did you and lady?
My shit was fucked
Did you and lady go to the same place? Because someone kept asking in the comments that if you can give the shout out place if you know what it was called.
Yeah. The guy's name is God damn it. The dude's name is Eliseo Mora, and it's Clínica de Rodilla y Hombro. That's what the fuck it is.
Honestly, when I first heard you say Clínica de Rodilla y Hombro, I thought hombro was like hombre, but like hombro.
So it's a knee and shoulder clinic.
That's all they expect. They don't do it. They want like fuck with my ankles or anything.
Don't fuck with anything bones, I would imagine, because they do hips. That motherfucker like rebuilt somebody's like. This guy gets patients from Canada coming in.
You think of Bo Jackson when I went to him? He could have played again?
I don't know about all that. But the guys, most of his clients are people that live out. Like, there's a lot of...
no one lives in TJ.
So there's medical tourism now. Medical tourism is probably one of the biggest growing industries in Mexico, where people are going over there for, They need a procedure done, and it's going to be way cheaper to get it over there than get it over here. And they're going to go, and instead of recovering here somewhere, they'll recover on a fucking beach in Cancun or wherever.
But you can't drink the water or eat the food because you get sick again.
You can get fucking plenty of bottled water.
All right, but like that's not a trip like in TJ.
No. People do. No. I'm just saying medical tourism is one of the biggest things out there. But I don't know how many people are vacationing. There's playas de Tijuana where people are vacationing at. Which I didn't even know existed, George. Like I knew playas de Tijuana, but I didn't realize how many Americans were living down there.
Oh,
I mean, I knew that it's playas de Tijuana, but I didn't know that it was a whole community of.
Is it like Santana down there?
What's that?
Is it like Santana down there?
It's a bunch of white people living there.
It's Irvine.
It's Irvine.
It's like Laguna.
Yeah.
And they're over there rocking Raza clothes, talking Spanish, dog. Like,
well, they're speaking English. They got whole communities. They don't have to speak Spanish.
And they're working? Están trabajando? Or they're retired?
A lot of them are retired, or a lot of them are just working over here and living over there.
Yeah, just getting the pension. Yeah, they're just getting the pension.
Yeah,
they're waiting for the pension.
They'll take that hour drive. You rent somewhere in, I would imagine rent in a decent neighborhood in San Diego's got to be about, what, 2,000?
Yeah, well, depend on one bedroom at least 1,200.
Yeah, no, more than that. San Diego's expensive.
Yeah, that's why the prices.
I mean, I'm talking like I'm not going to pretend to speak for all the areas of San Diego. Maybe there is a place where you can get for 1,200.
I mean, Chula Vista.
I don't know.
Oceanside,
it's a lot of military out there. It's a military.
There's
town.
a lot of raza.
Lot of raza, and a lot of first generation fools. But it's expensive there too.
Yeah, because of the beaches.
Yeah, and so a lot of these fools will just go back and forth. Bro, there's like rents out there. It's ridiculous because
La Jolla's $1 million minimum homes.
More than there's probably places out there for like $5 million. And up,
there's a Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini dealerships. Like it's cracking. The Oceanside's Feria. Mm-hmm. I think Carlsbad ain't that much.
So a lot of these fools will do the commute. They'll rent a spot out there for maybe $300-$400 a month. And it's a pimped out spot with, like security and shit like that.
Okay.
And then there's places that are getting rented out for like $1,200, $1,500. Some people are paying that, I think. Yeah. But I don't know how many people are paying that.
Yeah, I don't know. I love Mexico, but I'm not moving to Tijuana.
Would you live in Tijuana?
No, I don't think I could live in Tijuana. No,
I couldn't live in Mexico because I know at any motherfucking second, the cartel of wherever you are can take your shit, can take anything,
anything they want,
and it could happen here.
Correct,
but I got a better chance here. I got a way better chance here, but over there I got no chance. No fucking chance.
Man, you saw they arrested...
I'm an outsider, dog.
Speaking of the cartel, they arrested El Chapo's wife not too long, a couple of days ago, right?
Come on, dog.
No. But what I'm saying is, you're talking about the cartel. They arrested her in, Virginia somewhere?
Yeah, dice que se entregó. She turned herself in.
Yeah, but that was Virginia. Now, but did she show up from Mexico specifically to turn herself in?
No, she was supposed to fly into Mexico, and they told her that they needed her to turn herself in, and she said, all right, let's go. Because she's a U.S. citizen, so either way.
She's a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, she's a U.S. citizen.
But, I mean, if she's... I don't know. I mean, that's El Chapo's wife. She's in the U.S. That you don't think the cartel is here?
Oh, yeah. I don't. I mean,
you know what I mean?
They do that on purpose. They make sure the kids are born
America,
here.
son.
Right. You know,
over there it's different. You're in home field. No, it's like, hey, dog, when you went and played against the Raiders and they had a good team,
right?
You was gonna lose, dog. But when the Raiders went
on
the road...
No, but I don't think anybody's trying to go to with heads up with the cartel anyway.
No,
you know
I'm not trying to go heads up either.
I think the thing is, do they... I don't... Not defending the cartel or nothing like that. It's a fucking brutal fucking organization, obvious, right? But, I mean, is it like the modern-day mafia?
I don't know,
like how the mafia became a business.
Yeah,
and, like I don't know what. I'm
just watching TV shows.
You know
and shit
I mean?
That's kind of real.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, dog, it's real, player. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's like, I've heard stories of people that are like, yeah, dog, we moved my grandma to Mexico because they owned the rancho, and somebody came and was just like, yo, dog, we need this as a route, so you guys got so much time to move the fuck out. We're not buying this off of you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and what are you going to say?
Right. Because I know back in the day, like during the Pablo days and shit, like they would just say, hey, man, here's... The deal was plato plomo, right?
Yeah.
Like it's either you're going to get the silver or the motherfucking...
bullet.
The lead,
mm-hmm.
right? Silver or lead. And it's like, fucking, the silver is the fucking money. I'm going to buy you out, and you're going to fucking take off, and you're going to be happy. But if you're getting punked for shit, it's the Wild West. It's the Wild West, homie.
And they're like, me, dog, I'm the kind of fool that's going to, like, hook up with the fucking...
Fall in love.
Someone's daughter, that's someone, and I'm going to hurt her feelings. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's my fear, fool. Is, like, just getting thrown in an acid. Or, like, I watched fucking Narcos, dog.
Bro. You're not like
Pozolero. There's a guy called El Pozolero.
Yeah, but I mean, are you out there fucking crossing them and fucking trying to slang in their territory and shit like that? You know what I mean?
No, but like I'm a good looking
fool. But you don't get thrown in acid nomás porque ya viene este güey tirando en el ácido.
Cholo está tan chistes de nosotros.
He looks like an acid candidate. Just throw him. I don't know. That's random.
No, hey, I've heard,
you know what I mean?
I don't know. From homies that are out there, and they're like, "Yo, dog, you're gonna get questioned. What the fuck are you doing in this pueblo, this city? Motherfuckers have you of alert
because of your looks,
presence. Because
of your looks.
Who the fuck is this? I kind of look like the fool from Too Fast and Furious. They might kid him. No, this is the way that Bruce Almighty with it. And I was...
Yeah, you're gonna look like you're some kind of...
You get away with it, though. You look like a retired Aztec. They're like, no.
I'm a fucking grandpa, bro. I'm not trying to fuck with nobody.
I know I'm old. Hey, dog. Yeah. Martin, I'm 43. Right. I turned 44 March 30th.
But you look young, and you know what? You still do have that hard look.
I get hit up.
You still get hit up.
Yeah.
And you're still fucking all, hey, I'm down.
Like when someone hits me up.
You're a retired cholo?
Like, watch, hit me up, dog.
Where you from?
I'm from Orange, homie. I'm from that Source gang. What's up? Like, I don't be like, hey, I'm a comedian now. I'm George Perez. I do comedy. I changed my life. But at the end of the day, I'm like, nah, I can't deactivate that. Now, if I'm with my daughter, am I going to say that shit? I'm going to be like, homie, excuse me for a second. I got my family with me. In my generation, we didn't hit people up. However, we can handle this anywhere else if you'd like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be like, at the end of the day, dog, my family means more. If I'm with my kids, it's like, nah, it ain't going down. And it's happened before, dog.
Oh, you've gotten hit up with your family?
Yeah. And
damn,
I just
been pretty like,
hey, what's up, eh?
Isn't there like some kind of line or something? No,
there's a Cholo union.
Isn't there like a goddamn fucking code of ethics?
There is, but there isn't, dog, because like, at the end of the day, I'm not that full blasting and stabbing and being disrespectful.
Right.
So I demanded, like, hey, homie, I'm never like, you don't see there's kids around us right now? Like, what's up? Now, if I've been blasting at you doing shit like that, like, yeah, you're allowed to. But I'm going to blast. That, you know what I mean? Kind of like, hey, dog.
Yeah, you look like a cholo, bro.
Yeah, hey, dog. Check this out, dog.
Now you look like when you are one.
So in the city of...
just a member, I'm the president.
In the city of Orange, we got this thing called the street fair.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like international food. Everybody goes and like all the varios go. And shit goes down, but it's more like respectful. Mm-hmm. Like, all right, we'll meet you motherfuckers over here, over there, anywhere, but not like when there's kids around. And I had this fucking chick that I knew, and she was like, her baby's daddy got locked up, dog, when we were 17. This fool did 8 years, came out, and she was with someone else, and this fool blasted at her and the kids and her new baby's dad at the fucking street fair, dog.
Whoa.
God damn, motherfuckers fall in love.
And on his neck, that shit said active. Like, yeah, dog. Hey, fool, like, at the end of the day, dog, I'm active, but I'm not out there hitting fools up. What the fuck were you from, puto? At the end of the day, I'm more just like, look, dog, I'm going to be a homie for life because that's the life I chose. But I'm no longer hitting fools up, writing on people's walls and shit, crossing out fools in the restroom.
Plus, a lot of people know you from being a comedian now.
Yeah, but like, you know, you never see me in the restroom. Hey, give me a boost, fool. I got to cross these fools out. Like,
I can't believe they crossed territory. The fucking nerve.
Yeah. Like, yo, Martin, like, I've had shows, dog, where enemies have showed up and been like, hey, fool, you changed. They like.
Oh, I was about to say before or after the show?
After.
Even
sometimes before.
Before letting you know I'm here?
Yeah, more. We're just like, yo, dog, no disrespect, homie, but like, you're funny, dog, and like, you're representing our city, so, oh, yeah, you know what, ain't like, yeah, like, I ain't tripping on this shit. Like, I've had kids with chicks that are from my enemy's hoods and shit, you know? Yeah. Hug me, Martin.
Bro, you know, every time it's like it's that, I don't know, and I grew up with the same passion, with people with that same passion for like, I'll die for this place.
Yeah.
You know, like hey, during the riots,
Watts or
no, like the ones where like everybody started going crazy, like looting everybody
1992.
everywhere. No, just recently, like a few months ago.
2020.
Like a couple months ago.
But it wasn't nothing like the real riots.
No, dude.
I mean, never riots.
Hold on. My point to it is,
okay.
Don't get caught up on the riot part.
Okay.
My point to it is that people are going to different neighborhoods, and they said, "Oh, they're coming to San Pedro now."
Oh, I understand you now. Yeah,
you know, and I remember
you said this last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So that's what like this reminds me of. Like, dude, there's people that died for this place without even owning it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like you think about that passion for that neighborhood. That neighborhood is so in your fucking heart of hearts that it's generational.
Yeah.
In some of these cases, like,
it is.
You're born into it. Yeah. You know, like you can't. That's like, just
hey,
like,
my grandpa got jumped in the same spot I did.
You know what I'm saying? and there's people that go and say, and they are born into it. You know, they're like because their parents ended up living in the neighborhood.
No, I know what you mean.
Then
dog.
they're born.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I always know that one brother that never got in, like the fucking Yermo. Like there's
something like that, right? And you got somebody that's right there. One dude gets in, the other dude doesn't get in. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like this. And then there's people that just come looking for it from out of nowhere. They're just
I don't even live here, football. We're about to.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always somebody.
Laguna Hills.
You know what I mean?
Yo, Martin, you just got back from TJ? But I was telling George, did you hear about that guy that killed the prostitute in Hong Kong in TJ?
No.
So this was a basketball player for some state
Rucker
up north.
Park.
Yeah,
Rucker Park, dog, New York.
New York. That's the place where like everybody used to play.
Legendary. Yeah.
He's
slow down, Egg. Slow down.
He was a basketball player, and that was his thing, right? And se enamoró con una de las viejas ahí in Hong Kong.
Hey, but I have a question for you.
What?
Did he think she lived in TJ or San Diego?
I think she told her San Diego.
Okay.
He didn't know. Well, she basically él no sabía que era una puta. And he goes and kind of finds out, follows her to the strip club, right?
Where did he meet her?
I don't know, Pai San Diego. Like, you know how you met him online. Ahorita no están trabajando. Tal vez no estaba trabajando. So she said, I started OnlyFans. I'll figure it out. Met some dude. Empezó a dar dinero. Se enamoró el vato. Figured out that she worked at a strip club at the whorehouse. Finds out. I'm not lying.
She worked at Adelitas, dog.
Yeah.
Adelitas or Hong Kong?
No, Adelitas.
I'll show you the video. There's literally the video.
Yeah.
He walks into the strip club. He sees her. He goes up, slits her throat straight up. Y la muchacha se muere. Like, obviously, she dies. Full slits her throat. And I told George, I was like, that's why you need security. You need some side dick Eddie. And they're like, yeah, I'll show it to you right now when this is over. They can look it up. But it's insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, homie, but like, hey, dog, it was crazy because... Watch out, it's right there. That's not it.
No, yeah, it is.
Watch out. Look.
Watch out.
Watch out, dog.
Sopas, dude. She's just straight.
Does she know it's him?
I don't know if he even let her know that he was going to kill her. I think that de coraje, just out of like emotion.
Shit.
Yeah. He didn't know that she was a whore. Yeah. Just like, I'm sure it's happened in your strip club where someone's like...
No one's walked in
No,
there.
Not like that, but someone doesn't know that
Hold
someone...
on, let Martin respond.
All right. I mean, that's a level of love that this guy thinks is love. No. That I'm thinking. Don't say that's love. He thinks it's love. It's that I will kill myself if you're not with me. I'll kill yourself. I'll kill myself, or I'll kill that. You know, Romeo and Juliet. They committed suicide because they couldn't be together. This is Shakespeare. This is like, you know, what people like. This is because. That's how in love they were. That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. That's not love, homie.
It's more than love. It's infatuation, jealousy.
It's a mental
madness,
and it's a ridiculous way to portray love.
It's super selfish,
dude. It's not. That's not love. So for us to think that the greatest love story is Romeo and Juliet, and the end result is fucking suicide because they can't have each other, and fucking if you're a young man, you think that's real love. Like, I can't live without you. Eh? Like, no, you don't understand. I can't. You know how many motherfuckers put a rope to their neck because their chick leaves them?
Yeah.
A lot
this
of motherfuckers.
Put a knife to her neck.
To her neck, right? There's a lot of fools that kill themselves, and or a double homicide. Like, I'm gonna fucking shoot you and kill myself because fuck that. If I can't have you, nobody can.
Hey.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Hey, homie. I was kind of like, how good is the pussy to show up to work and know there's more cameras than there ain't anywhere, dog?
Wow.
Like, in my head, too, I was like, this fool's soft. Like, he probably calls fouls a lot at Rucker Park.
Now, who put that video out? The club? The
news?
Oh,
come on. Well, I mean, they got it.
I can't find that shit in American news. This was straight. I had to go to, like, narco blogs.
Yeah.
It was, I had to go deep into narco blogs where they released it. Yeah, this is not. You can not. I mean, you can find the article on, like, New York Times and shit, but you're not finding the video.
Nah.
So there's
Fox News won't show it.
So there's no security going on.
There's security there.
There's security cameras.
Okay, look, she's standing by the door, and he just did.
So you couldn't have prevented it then.
No, but
how do you prevent that?
I don't know. Okay, look, homie, there's no fucking way a motherfucker is getting into the strip club I work at with the fucking knife. To me,
gotcha.
It's an inside job.
How the fuck did he get inside the club to begin
with? Because at my club, dog, they fucking pat you down. They hit you with the wand. Like when you go to Dodger Gate, the shit that'll find anything. Like, we don't fuck around. Like, the girls at my club feel safe as fuck.
That's another reason that you walk them to the car.
Yeah.
All the way to the car.
Yeah.
Porque it could happen in the parking lot. There could be someone who maniac waiting for this girl, but you got to go all the way to the car. That's why you take him hasta el carro. That way, at that point, it's not your problem. Lo que pasó después de ahí.
Yeah, dude, I never thought about it from that perspective, where somebody just stalking like that.
Outside the parking lot, nada más esperando que salga.
And that happens fucking, a lot of fucking obsessive fucks, right?
Yeah, hey, homie, like, there's, I hate to say it, but there's like, I've heard so many stories from like strippers, dancers, where they're just like, fool, like, I got followed home.
What's that?
I got followed home, and then like some fools have robbed them.
What?
And like some fools just follow them home to say bye. You got home safe. I've been following you for a month now, just so you know. I want to make sure you get home safe. And the girls are like, "What the fuck?" And I ain't gonna lie, dog. I've heard bullshit stories.
Name one.
This girl was like, so this girl was fucking the customer. So when a girl does her business at home, she's taking a customer from the club. So the club losing money because it's supposed to be done there. It's supposed to be done legally. No sex, dancing and shit. But girls take it out of their control, and they don't realize the club has your security. We're going to make sure this fool doesn't fucking rape you and choke you the fuck out and beat your ass. Some girls want to be pro, like, hey, I ain't cutting with nobody, eh? I'm not paying 40% stage fee than the tip out. So they're just like, fuck it, eh? Go to my house, and that's where the fools beat them up and do shit to them, dog. And then now they know where they live.
God damn.
Yeah, dog, it's rough. I think we need to take a titty timeout. No, just kidding.
Titty timeout.
I love myself.
Oh, dude, that's fucking that's sad, George.
I know it is.
It's sad, but I guess it's real life, you know.
No, but it's the whole part.
Sex work is fucking probably one of the most dangerous fucking chingaderas
and most oldest professions of all time.
Definitely the oldest, but has to be hands down the most dangerous. Like,
dude, even guys get killed by older men that get little gay fools.
I get it. I understand. And like, look, like, where's prostitution legal? Australia.
And Vegas too, isn't it?
Vegas too, yeah. But like the country of Australia, I'm pretty sure that they have.
You can get it at the supermarket.
I mean, I don't know about the supermarket, but it's legal. And and you know, at the end of the day, like I said, like, you know, fucking prostitution is gonna thrive no matter what happens. It's gonna exist underground or fucking above ground.
Can I tell you why it exists? Because of people like me, you, and Lex. Guys that got their shit together, that take showers, that ain't scared to talk. Mm-hmm. You know what it really is, dog? And no, not that it really is, but like,
oh, it's many things.
Yeah,
for sure.
But for the pendejo fool, the fool that pisses himself. I've had girls tell me, yeah, this customer pisses himself and like does not take a shower. And like after they get a dance, they go back there and hose themselves down, dog. Like it's someone that just society, they did not know how to fit in or had just rejected.
And so they go there to feel contact with the female.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Like today, dog, we had a
those dudes exist for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I see them all, dog. I even kick it with these fools sometimes, dog.
That's a.
Kid, you don't know any of these fools.
Yeah, that demographic, because there's the demographic, like, you know, that you've got people making music and there's strippers in the back, whether it's like Kid Rock or you know, Motley Crue, to rappers. You know, yeah. I mean, the it's not even like you can't say it's a specific genre because, you know, I mean, Motley Crue did girls, and you know, it's all about strippers, right?
And Motley Crue is the most Motley Crue to me is one of the most not the best in music, but up there. Mm-hmm. But we'll out party, not entertain any of these motherfuckers, dog. Except for Ozzy.
Yeah. Ozzy, the motherfuckers from Guns N' Roses were just as fucking crazy. There's a lot of.
I heard Motley Crue killed those fools in party.
Remember that movie we watched on Netflix?
The Dirt. Yeah,
crazy.
No, I read that book. It's a crazy fucking book. These dudes, I mean, look.
They had to punch Tommy Lee to go to sleep, dog.
How many times did Nikki Sixx overdose?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, came home from overdosing and overdosed again. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy talk, bro.
Yeah, that fool turned his mom in, dog. Cut his own wrist and said, my mom did it, eh?
You know, these they were fucking
the only
animals.
One, Tommy Lee, he had a mom, dad, selling his sister's clothes. Yeah. Like, but he was, they're the dream team put together.
But you know, what the fuck were we talking about?
Molly Crew and how crazy they were and who's...
No, but we're talking about strippers.
Strippers, right?
And how they've just...
they've just been... So they exist with cool motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. They exist with... They exist with baller motherfuckers that just need to have a hot... They don't even want her stripping. They just want a hot chick standing there. Yeah, hey, stand here and look pretty, cabrona. So then they fit that category. Then they fit the category of the fool that you just described. Mm-hmm. These chicks are fucking like... If a good stripper... You know, everybody says a good stripper is the chick that you walk out and you say, "Oh, we connected, bro." Yeah, like we fucking connected.
I see some pros in there like that,
bro. But you know what? They're great fucking therapists in their own way.
You're so right. Hey, Pedro, for someone that doesn't work there, you nailed it. Like the best dancer is the therapeutic one.
Yeah.
Straight
because that's
up.
what a lot of those motherfuckers, all of them, that's what they just need, And sometimes they just sit there and they just fucking listen to your ass and just seem interested. Like, how many of these fools anybody's ever been interested in anything? They're just out there talking and nobody's listening.
Yeah, or they have like a disorder and shit, or like, hey, dog. Lately, I've seen a lot of amputee fools come in.
Really?
Yeah, they got like
there's a lot of veterans that are coming back, and there's a lot of amputee veterans.
Yeah, and we let them in for free.
That's good. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, for real?
Do you have amputee night? Nice.
What up, the strippers or the strippers or the customers?
No, we've had one stripper dog that only had like 3 fingers, dog.
Oh, that's not an amputee though.
She would dance and put her hand right here, eh? And I'd be like, "Take your fucking underwear off, second song." And she could, She my God. The strings with those 3 devils right there. I help her put it back on.
You've been getting more amputees showing up.
Yeah, but hey man, at my club, military's free, hoodas are free. Not my call.
Do they show up?
Yeah. If you've been in the war, like some fools show up, hey dog. Some fool shows in there, and I'm like, hey dog.
Do you guys advertise any military free?
No, but like, hey, for the dancers at my work, they listen to me, dog, and I'm kind of like, look, like I'm a comedian. I'm in the same like kind of business as you, and what like you don't understand is you need customers. Like I need people to buy tickets, so. You had these guys come in. You need to get their fucking phone number. Hey, how you doing? What's up? I miss you. Why don't you come back in? Like, if a stripper texts me, I remember back in the days that's what they used to do to me. They were like, "Well, so let me get your number." I was like, "What? You want my number, bitch? Here." And then I would get those like, "Hey, I miss you. Last time I had so much fun. Come in. Like, I'll give you 3 free dances."
George, you don't think those girls I found asked me for my number, and now they text me and be like, "Hey, what's up? We miss you." Yeah. They boned me for free, knowing that they could maybe we're gonna get money. They like show me that they had the good pussy, and they're like, "Esa va a regresar." She just wanted you to come back. Yeah.
Hey, perro,
I thought it was special. I thought I was special. I was like, nah, they wanted my money at the end of the day.
There's some.
So you got a free sample?
Yeah, free sample. Yeah.
Because of me.
Hey, I mean.
All the strippers in my work like this.
Just because you try the thing at Costco doesn't mean you're going to buy it.
Exactly.
But you know what's weird too, dog, is the behavior has changed for a stripper. They're more.
What do you mean?
Like the strippers now want to pretend like there's nothing else beside work. I've worked before with another generation of strippers that are like, hey, this is just what I do from 11 to 6. I got a family at home, eh? These new ones don't have families. So it's like crazy shit afterwards. Like, they'll start an OnlyFans and be like, look, you see me get boned? You want to come see me live? You want to touch me, eh? What the fuck?
So they're taking their marketing to another level.
Yeah.
No, it's the last time this shit happened, it created 2 businesses. because fucking Larry Flint, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Owned a strip club.
Wasn't it like in Hollywood, L.A. or something?
No. It was in the hills, like over there, like where fucking they make moonshine and shit.
Oh wow!
Like out there, like some crazy ass, like fucking, like I said, moonshine country.
Yeah.
And he would, in order to advertise to people in the neighborhood, he would take pictures of the strippers and take them to the different, hotels and bars and different places and say like, hey, so it like people would flip through and go, oh, shit, I want to go see her. I want to go see her. I want to go see her. And what started happening.
Catalog.
Yeah. So that catalog ended up fucking becoming so fucking popular that more people, and then he realized that he can get more people the catalog than he could get into his strip club. So that's how he created the fucking magazine.
Wow.
It was born from advertising the strippers, right? So it took advertising strip clubs, because then people would buy those, like, remember those adult fucking newspapers?
Fuck yeah.
That had like the fucking the black
no
stars.
There's no other way to get it. There was no internet back then.
And so that's where you found a lot of strip clubs, like come to blah blah blah, come to blah blah blah. People would advertise in there, right? And that was, that stayed for a long time. And then obviously fucking Hustler became what the fuck it became. And now you've got a different evolution with these strip clubs, because what happened was a lot of it was on social media. You had a social media following, people would show up to your performance. But now they're seeing you on your OnlyFans, and they see
even Instagram live stories, dog. Like at my club, all the hyenas post. Like, I'm going to start a page. It's going to be called Tuesday Night at TJ's. And every girl that works with me, I'm not going to show you with her in a bikini. I'm going to show you her, like, doing something at the crib, or, like then you get to come see her at the bikini. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. We're going to take a little strip break. Boom! We back like hood rats in Cadillacs. Yo! The stories were deep, but the breaks were deeper. And it's Monday. Tomorrow, I got to get up early because of the street sweeper. But the only reason I care about the street sweeper is because right now my house is looking beautiful. And the reason why is JB's Tree Service Landscape and Installation. Look, guys, everybody knew my house because my front pad was tore up. They're like, oh, yeah, George's pad, it looks like a junkyard where they just took all the cars off. Now, with JB's Tree Service, the mailman comes up to the door and takes Instagram pictures out there like, yup, just doing my job. Because he knows the lawn's nice. Golfers, they split. It was like Mexicans working at Trump Tower. We're out of this. If you guys want those same results, hit up JB's Tree Service Landscape and Installation. They give free estimates, tree service, stump removal. Look, guys, they've been serving California since 1985. So make sure you give them a call. It's 562-739-8060. If you want to talk to someone straight up without Instagram and you just want to, hey, I want to talk to a person, give them a call. Ask for Jesus. Also, Instagram is JM Barrios at JMBARRIOS 12. That's JB's Tree Service and Landscape. I wouldn't give the commercial if I didn't use their services. The palm trees outside are so clean, the possums wear sandals up there. Once again, JB's Tree Service. You got palm trees where you live, Martin? You live by a lot of palm trees, right?
Yeah. But they're not like in the front, like they're like line the streets and shit.
Do you think that represents like
Southern California?
Yeah.
I think sunsets and palm trees are a big part of Southern California. But I also think that LA skyline, those skyscrapers in downtown LA, and then you've got the bridge, the bridge. Then you got East LA and that whole area right there with some really
even Skid Row, dog.
Dude, there's a lot of Southern California and all the way out to and now the one thing that you'll have all the way from here to San Diego, Ventura. Fucking is that coast. That coast just keeps going, and then what's behind it? You go to San Diego, you got the military. That's you got the Navy and the Marines right there. Yeah. So there's so many things that are.
We're on the coast,
Southern California. But palm tree. Everybody always goes to the palm trees, and the sunset. But you know what else in Orange County, George? Fucking Disneyland.
Oh yeah, and nuts.
And Knott's.
And Magic Mountain, dog.
Yeah. But the Disneyland was the first one that was here.
It's the hugest.
Yeah. And like Six Flags, there's Six Flags all over the country. But Knott's and Disneyland was first here. But Knott's is like pretty much fucking a Southern California. Yeah. Like it's not a chain.
It's one of the hugest events on Halloween. They got that Not Scary
Farm.
That's
Not Scary Farm, bro.
I was hooking up with chicks there since 10th grade, dog.
Yeah, I was told. Dude, they do. I mean, these fools like. There's some athletes, bro, doing this shit. Yeah. I mean, they're throwing themselves in skates.
Would you do it?
I don't know about throwing myself in skates.
Like, let's break it down, dog. All right, look.
Martin, if I had to work at the fucking Not Scary Farm?
Yeah, say you had to do community service, and they're like, based on your performance, we're not going to give you hours, dog.
Okay.
Like, you got to come character. What do you come in as?
Are you working in the maze, or are you just working like trying to scare people? Ahí nomás.
That's a good question.
Or are you fucking taking the tickets up front?
No. I'm telling them.
Okay.
You got your own maze. You got to create, dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like you make it like a psychedelic fucking 3D mirror maze.
Yeah, no. How would you make it?
Oh, I don't know. Like I'd want to make it to seem like you're disappearing into like a fucking like like when you're in a fun house with all those mirrors and you don't know which way to fucking go because it's just like a bunch of mirrors.
But scary.
But scary.
It's like smoke and dark.
But all you see is you. But then you also see like different images popping up in different things where they look like they're fucking everywhere también. Like I think something like that, which probably already exists and shit.
Yeah, I would go fucking like stupid crazy, dog.
But like I want you to feel like you're going into like disappearing into a different dimension type of thing through the mirror.
And what would you be doing in there, eh? Just on your knees scraping my...
People just show up on their knees fucking screaming, bro.
But you know what?
And you know what? And most of the time you're not even, like I'm not talking shit, but you don't get scared. You just get like, what the fuck, eh? What is this motherfucker going to? Because they just come through like they're going to fucking smack right into you, bro.
Yeah, you know what I would do if I was Martin, dog? I'm going to go back to it. I would set up like a fucking temple, dog. Like this
there already is a temple in Knott's, so you could use the one right there.
And then like just find a way to have someone cut his head off and roll it down it. And
the fucking sacrificial fucking chingadera.
And that would
headless aztec.
And you keep like taking fools up there, like you're walking fools up steps. And like fools that are painted blue come by and they're all scared and shit. Like,
that'd look crazy. That'd be, dude. Listen,
you have a Cholo squinkle dog.
That's a dope one. Eh?
Yeah, no, that would be fucking cool.
I would go on that one. Be like, hey, watch out! This Martin grabs you, though. Eh?
This Martin.
What's your paisa one, bro?
Huh? Well, scariest things to cross the border. So I'm making these fools. My maze is to cross the river.
And like the federales.
Yeah, the federales are after you.
Shooting at you.
There's zombie federales.
You run out of water.
Yeah, run out of water.
Now mine.
You think a Cholo one, George, or what?
No, I wouldn't have a Cholo one. I would just have like a, I don't know. I'm a very sick. I'm not a sick individual, but I could think of things that hurt.
It's like scary. Like I think people confuse scary with shocking.
Yeah.
And those are two different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I want it to be like, you know, like when you're like on a psychedelic trip and you're going through these different dimension type of things. That's what I'm picturing with this. Okay. Almost like this mind fuck of like, oh fuck, where, like, am I, like when you're in literally in a maze and you don't know if you're going to come out, but you are coming out into different like fucking realities, if you will. Like almost like portals into different chingadera, but through mirrors, you know? Yeah. I think that shit would be fucking sick.
Hey, like, do you think Rob Zombie has a crazy haunted house if they go trick or treating.
Oh, dude, he's
like
gotta have
Rob
everything.
Zombie is the level as far as like
that's Halloween.
Yeah,
he's Halloween.
He's
Rob
heavy
Zombie.
Heavy metal Wes Craven.
Yes.
Would you say that?
Yes, 100%.
Because Wes Craven is more like Woody Allen. Like, hey man,
like fucking
this motherfucker's weird.
Like Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Like marry your daughter, fucking Woody Allen.
Yo, man, this fool like if this fool pet died, he would like nothing in it and take it and bring it back to life.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Imagine if your pet died
and you got a nut in it to bring it back to life.
Yeah, and then the baby it has is half yours and shit.
The pet baby.
Instead of going roof, it's going roll.
You know what this sounds like? All those scary stories you heard from your fucking primos in Mexico about how a fucking goat appeared to them with a fucking rooster foot and a goddamn fucking pig foot and a goddamn goat foot. I'm pretty sure you heard that shit fucking growing up about fucking those kind of se pareció the Diablo and it smelled like soufre and the motherfucker had a pigeon toe or whatever the fuck he had.
They always have a goat foot.
They always have a goat foot and a rooster foot or some shit. And they'd appear and people would see these fucking Diablos, right?
El Diablo, yeah.
Which is fucking crazy talk.
They gotta scare somebody, homie. Like, I remember being...
But people would tell the stories, when you were a little kid.
I remember, like, the craziest one that was most believable was, like, I was like a fucking metiche travis. Hey, fool, I was, like, knew I was a citizen as a kid. And I knew my mom was an immigrant. I was just like, man, you can't hate me. I'll call immigration. Like, I was an evil little motherfucker, dog. And my mom thrilled off of it because she's like, this fool's just like his dad. Like a smooth little smart dog. Yeah. And, yeah, dog. What were we talking about right now?
Fucking, I don't know, but somehow we got into the Diablo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Diablo. So my tias, my mom used to take me to med school and, like, they'd be like, they knew I was scared of the dark. So they, like, I remember at night, I'd be like, hey, Tia, how fucking sweet tomorrow if you go and use the restroom, but you got to walk outside in the dark and shit and go into, like, a little cabin and shit. And then they told me the story of, like, a kid that was bad. They're like, hey, so look, there was a kid that lived in this pueblo. And this fool started becoming a little older and, like, just because he worked and contributed, I think he could disrespect his mom and his dad. So one night he came home.
Yeah, of course.
And he yelled at his mom and he beat up his dad and he left the house all tripping. And I was like, what? All right. And she's like, so he left. And then at night, they said that they heard the loudest sound a wolf or a bear and anybody could make. And then they went out there and they found a kid all scratched up and he pissed his pants. And me, I was like, he got jumped. Like, I always had a smart remark for a dog, but that one kind of like... And then, like, later on, I came to the point, and it's kind of like... I already had the gift ability to, like... Nah, that doesn't match. Mm-hmm. My mom would be mad to the fact I was like, Mom, there's no way Mexico has a search team. It could have been a wolf.
A search team.
Like,
but we're talking about Wes Craven and Rob Zombie, right?
Yes.
And fucking scary versus fucking shocking or even gory sometimes. It's like...
Rob Zombie is way more... I'd say adult level gory.
Yeah, for sure.
And his storyline is at the level of Wes Craven. Would you say or would you not?
Dude, I think he's on a whole different... I don't think it's fair to compare them. I think that they're both fucking artists to their in their extent. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like, this is different. Yeah, no.
For greatness.
For sure. I think they're both geniuses, to be honest with you. I mean...
Who smokes more weed? That's a good question of them.
Probably both of them, bro.
You think they shroom?
I think you'd have to almost, right? To be that level of artist and creativity, you gotta fucking alter your mind somehow. Because even smoking weed takes your mind to a whole nother place. As far as like, some people will argue and say that you hinder your creativity when you're high.
Some people, because of pain and passion and emotion, they don't need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, correct. And I get that, but I think that it also, I mean, when you think about some of these fucking like great fucking poets and people in the past, they were fucking drug addicts, bro. Yeah. They were fucking drug addicts and alcoholics.
Was a heroin addict.
Heroin, bro.
What about Frida, dog? All that pain.
Oh,
Frida
lived in a lot of pain. Her whole life she lived in pain. But again, you know, I think that
you think Michael Bublé
drugs definitely fucking, you know, they could either they're gonna do one of two things. They're gonna stop you and hinder you, or they're gonna fucking elevate you and enhance you. You know, it's all the way.
I didn't think about it like that.
It's in the way that you're consuming it. If you don't know what you're consuming, I mean, you know, you don't know what the outcome is. You probably shouldn't be fucking taking that shit. You should be expecting us. Like, if I drink, I know that I'm going to get fucked up and loaded, you know, if I drink X amount of fucking booze. You know, if I go to a bar and they're fucking smacking me with shots and shit, and I'm fucking doing some beers, and I know I'm going to get fucked up. I'm probably going to get fucked up. I know what's going to happen. If I smoke weed, I know what the fuck is going to happen. And now I don't fuck with pills. I've tried pills in the past, you know, not anything heavy, but you know, there's a lot of motherfuckers that take pills, and that's another level of what's going to happen to you. You know?
That's a different, like,
it's another level, homie.
Yeah.
I mean,
something that sits in you.
That oxy shit.
Because, I mean, homie, your soldier was fucked up. You must have had him for a little bit, right?
What's that?
The oxys when your shoulder was fucked? ¿No te lo dio el doctor?
I took, they actually gave me, what's that other one?
Oxys, Percocets.
No.
Vicodin.
God damn it. It's morphine.
Even better.
Damn.
Yeah. It was fucking morphine.
The shit in Dead Presidents? And they put two in your leg?
I took it the first night.
It was
and
great.
I got... But you got to understand, I was still under anesthesia. I had a shit ton of pain. And, like, I was sitting there, and I hadn't eaten, you know.
Oh, fuck.
And so, you know, just got out of long-ass surgery, and I took it because they said, take it because it's going to hurt.
Did you see the fresh wound? Did you, like, did you see the blood, the patch?
Oh, dude, yeah, I had a patch for like a week or two, and then I had to go back. Like, it was fucking a thing. But anyway, my point is, I took this shit, and I was just like, you know, like, it wasn't pleasant. Like, it didn't, like, if I would have knocked out and slept, I would have been like, okay, yeah, this was awesome. But my head just kept fucking spinning like a motherfucker, bro. Like, everything was fucking
the worst.
It wasn't, and so maybe if I was in a spinning mood and I didn't just have surgery, maybe I would have enjoyed it different, or maybe I would have experienced it different. I don't know. But it wasn't like pleasant and shit.
Were you under the knife? Like they?
Oh yeah. There was open surgery.
Do you think it was spinning because you were resetting and gaining all?
Who knows, doggy? I mean, it was just, you know, and they gave me another pain pill to take with it, tramadol, which is another fucking pretty heavy fucking pill.
Tramadol?
Yeah, tramadol. And then, like I had...
Sounds like a tramp's name.
Tramadol. And then, you know, just whatever other fucking medicines I had to take, anti-inflammatories and shit. But to be honest, George, I didn't take any more. But I smoked a lot. I smoked like...
Why didn't you take the morphine? You didn't want to feel like that no more?
I didn't like it, bro.
A lot of people are saying that.
I didn't like it, dog. I didn't like it. I didn't even take the fucking pills, bro. I was just like, nah, fuck this shit.
Also, either you like it or you love it. Because the people that love it...
No, the people that love it, I guess love it. For me, bro, like I said, to deal with the pain, I smoked, and I smoked all day, every fucking day, and I smoked I did edibles, and I did a lot of heavy indicas. Okay. I did a lot of heavy indicas, and it was just fucking, it kept the pain away. I didn't have to take any pain pills. Did you have any
like witch doctors come in? And
no.
No.
No, homie. So you know, but again, it's so we're talking about fucking drugs
to enhance.
Because
the guy who wrote...
you were asking which one of them... Dude, this all keeps going back to fucking Halloween and fucking scary movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, which one do you think smokes the most in order to fucking be creative and shit? Eventually we circle back to it, bro. So
you think Wes Craven smokes weed?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think everybody smokes weed at this point, right?
I don't think...
You think more people smoke weed than don't smoke weed?
I think a lot of people do now. I think a lot of people do more of the oils, the cartridges.
Yes, there's a lot of...
they feel guilt of lighting it in a paper or a pipa. It's a guilt.
It's you think it's a guilt?
Yeah, it's a big
guilt. You don't think it's a convenience?
No, it's a guilt and a convenience.
It's a convenience. It's a huge convenience because a lot of people don't know how to roll.
But you got pre-rolls all day now.
You got pre-rolls all day, you're right. Yeah, hey.
And it looks, but like I've seen, like I got cousins that are older, and they be like, "Look what I got!" Like,
bro, everybody's got a vape pen. I tried the vape pens, and I still hit them. I'm not gonna lie, I'll hit them every once in a while, but I prefer smoking the herb.
Well, you're talking to George. George gets wax, everything, edibles. If it ain't flour, George, we have to beg him, be like, it's a $10,000 piece Matt gave you. Don't be a dick, hit it. And he'd be like, all right. But he don't like wax. It's just too much. Like he just wants a blunt.
I like it, but I'm not like.
Yeah, it's not his thing. Yeah.
Like, so look, but let me tell you what I'm discovering about the cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
Is at work. When I smoke the cartridge, I don't smoke a cigarette. Like it's like the whole motion.
You that comfort of doing that.
Yeah. But then it gives me like a weird high that I'm kind of like.
It's a different high for me.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just imagining it, but I definitely feel that it's a different high.
I make a lot of bad decisions with that weed.
With the cartridge weed?
Yeah. I don't fiend so when I smoke weed, I fiend alcohol that leads to coke. When I smoke the cartridge, I go straight to coke.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't like that. Because I want the alcohol. So now I'm paranoid without the alcohol to like...
balance you out.
Yeah. And then I don't want to drink the alcohol no more because my throat got small. And does your throat ever get small? Like I remember being at a club and I did a bump and I was like, take a shot. And I was like, I can't. I won't even go in
you couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Almost like your shit starts constricting a little bit. Fuck, dude. I haven't felt that. I felt it, I guess, in the past.
What about you, X?
Well, that happens because you kind of need a shot. If you take a shot, that's why you can't eat. I can't eat when I do coke. I can't eat at all. It feels like...
Well, you're not hungry. I mean, that's what they
put.
But I can't even... That's why they put fucking speed in.
No, but I can't even... But I can't even swallow it. Like, even if you tell me, like, hey, for $5 if you eat this or, for $20, no se me va a pasar. Like, it's just... I'll chew on it, I guess, but I just can't swallow it. I don't know if it gets tight or something.
Like, I'm A4, like... Hey, you ever... Hey, I started to study myself doing
a study?
Yeah, like myself.
That's how much you do when you start studying yourself.
Nah, it was weird. I broke it down to... I need a bump every 30 minutes to not trip, and I can do it for 3 hours, and then I'll go to sleep in an hour and a half.
A bump every 30 minutes?
Yeah.
For how many hours?
For 3 hours.
3 hours.
$6. But I'm talking like finger length and like thick, like that thick.
So lines.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. So when I think of bump, I think like a key.
Yeah,
you know, like
liñazos.
But I don't think of bump. I think like what you're just describing is more of a line.
Yeah, a liñazo.
A liñazo, yeah.
Straight up, dog, like a fucking. Like you remember Django
So
when she had the
fucking
whip
6
marks
lines.
in her back, like that long and big.
Oh yeah, those were some big fucking 91, 405 fucking liñazos right there,
Yeah,
bro.
dog. And like, sometimes I test it. I'd be like, you know what, dog? I'm gonna do 4 fucking lines and see what happens in an hour. And then fucking 20 minutes in, I'm like, I need another one. I'm like, what the? Why is this happening? Like, no.
It's that. Hey, dude. It's, you know, when you're in the moment, you're prendido, bro.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck it, keep it rolling.
But this is what I hate is I want to be prendido to the point where I don't want to be around nobody.
You know, when you're like, when you're doing that much coke and you've never fucked with speed, and then somebody brings out speed, then you think
you're done.
Yeah, you're
cocaine.
fucked.
You hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, hold on, for $20, I can stay up longer.
Yeah, because then there's fools that try to do like fucking speed, like if it's coke. Yeah. And they fucking just were like, whoa, wait the fuck, it's a different animal, bro. But yeah, they are done. They're like, holy shit.
Speed has caused more homeless people than coke.
Oh yeah. What's more popular right now?
No, you know what though? Coke has made a comeback like a motherfucker, and I have a lot to do with that. Don't call it a comeback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey, homie. Like I remember doing comedy, dog. And fools are like, "Yo, dog, you do a lot of coke jokes." I was like, "Every show on Netflix is about cocaine, and they're the #1 shows." What?
Yeah, cocaine's out there.
Because the guy who brings it to you, I look like the guy that sells it. I can't joke about it, but you look like the guy who does it, and you can. Fuck you. Y'all motherfuckers that I can look, dog. I'll say this to anybody, and no disrespect to you, but I feel I have the best cocaine jokes of comedy. Anybody, because I lived it. I've fucking been there. No, I've had real limp dick, dog, where I fucking almost, those things that you test the electricity with?
The jumper cable type of thing?
Yeah, I was trying to put that on my dick to wake it up, dog. I was trying I've had real coke dick, dog, where like I've been embarrassed. Some girls sucking and just look at me like, you're a fucking piece of shit. This shit was so hard 20 minutes ago. Then we did 4 lines and look at you now.
Motherfucker.
And one of the girl goes, you know what, for I like you so much, I'm just gonna stay here and like play with you and hold it till it wakes up, because
I got time, eh?
Wow, pero ya fools made me open up right
there. It's all good, be home fucking.
Hey, fool, that's some embarrassing
that's why
shit.
Your tia scared you when you were little.
Martin, that's some embarrassing shit, dog.
Oh, when your dick don't go up?
Nah, bro, like when you're holding her, playing with the pussy, and then she's back there jacking you off, but watching like a movie. Like, just, I'll feel it when it's up. Like, just tried so hard.
And not even Viagra helped you?
No, I mean, yeah, but sometimes the coke I get is so
it overpowers the Viagra.
Mentally, it'll fuck me, because in my head, I'm like, damn, you don't even know what real my no drug dick is ridiculous. But
sober dick.
Can I give you the way I found out how to get your? The only way to do coke and get your dick back, but it's not healthy for you.
What's that?
You got to gag and throw the fuck up. I had to put a fucking straight 2 that was in there and went to the restroom. Like, I'll be back. Turn the fucking shower on. Turn the fucking sink on. Turn the fucking pill in there. We're just like, hey, dog. Within 3 minutes.
Fixed.
Back.
And I was about to say, George needs to turn on the music. This fool throws up like the Exorcist. Every morning I gotta hear, it's a show.
I throw up like fucking
like the Exorcist.
Like I knew.
Homie, that's a
bro. My room used to be right next to the bathroom.
I throw up like Barry White.
How often?
If he parties hard, it's when he parties hard. I just hear it. Like I'll know
he's hard.
Yeah.
I would say I've done that procedure 4 to 5 times. But I throw up because I'm just drinking like a madman and eating. Like, see, I'll fight it. I'll be like, fuck this shit. And I'll fucking eat macaroni with alcohol and Coke. And you're like, ugh. And then be like, oh, I feel better. Good night.
Macaroni.
Because, hey, homie, alcohol. There's other fools that do Coke and speed. And then they take the fucking Xanny. That's crazy, fool. When you're shutting yourself, like, that's like unplugging the heater like that. Just
a lot of times your system is just gonna say fuck you. Like your lungs are gonna be so, and your heart's gonna be so chill that it's just gonna stop.
Yeah, that's like, hey, I have to deal with so many strippers at work that are like on those things for
Xannies.
Yeah,
bro. Xannies will make. And look, there's a lot of people that take them and they need them and they help them, and I get it. But there's the people that are abusing them are a mess. They're a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I've never met somebody. I've met people that take like it within, you know, the way that it's supposed to be taken, I guess, because it helps them out tremendously.
Some people have the anxiety or they need it, the depression.
And it literally levels them out, and they're able to, you know, go out and do what they need to do. Yes, but then I also know people who just pop them like
Amy Winehouse,
homie, and I've never met anybody like that who keeps it together very long.
I have.
They're usually a mess.
Fool, there's a hyena
at my job. And, you know, usually
there's a hyena at my job that pops those with Adderall and alcohol and cocaine, and only is a mess if she doesn't have alcohol.
La reportera?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
And with it, fool, with it. But once that bitch walks out of the club, reality hits and it's weird over.
Beautiful. She was one of the prettier ones, and I told George, I was like, yo, she's gorgeous. She's like, believe it or not, this fool is a cocktail of drugs. She's just everything. She's like lo que caiga. She's like anything that goes.
Whatever.
She was walking around in a water bottle, and I thought she was all healthy. George was like, no, there's tequila in there.
Yeah, hey dog, she has like you know how Vicks, the little things you put, she puts Ritalin in that motherfucker, dog. Like,
yeah, that's
the master of disaster.
Well, you know, fucking Coke and Adderall are both going to keep you alert. So, yeah, she'll be with it, of course.
But the alcohol, and then the Xanny también?
But you fucking... You've taken Adderall?
No.
Never taken Adderall?
No. It's Coke. I'm not scared of it.
No, it's. I think it's different than
They
Coke.
say it has strychnine, the same drug that's in speed, but they snuck it in. That's what they say.
Well, it's a very...
a lot of concentration.
Controlled dose of it. It's because I've only fucked with it like maybe once or twice.
For what reason? I heard a lot of people do it to write scripts and shit.
It's for kids with ADHD. So if you have ADHD, te concentra.
Like, and it helps you focus. It helps you focus. Now, I did it. I wasn't trying to be productive. I was actually hosting a little fucking dinner shindig, you know, with a couple people.
You could eat off of this?
Well, I didn't eat a lot. But I managed to. It was weird because this is like when I was young, I was like that chick. Like somebody gave me codeine and said smoke it on a pill. I smoked it. Somebody gave me crack and said hit the pipe. I'd hit it. If fucking somebody, you know, fucking sherm and you just fucking smoking pendejadas, right? But now you get older and you're like, well, wait a minute, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Especially if, of course, and now you've got Google. So now I'm like, somebody gave me, they said, here, if you've never tried Adderall, you should try one of mine. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try it. And I had it in my drawer. And then that day I said, you know what? I Googled, can you smoke weed and drink with Adderall? And it said that, like all the reviews were that's the best way to do it, right? And I'm like, well, fuck it, I hit a little trifecta here, right? If Google says, you know, and I fucking, let me tell you something, bro. It was, you know, when you're drinking and then you do a line and you think you're sober, but you really aren't. You're just fucking drunk and coked out.
Yeah.
Well, but you feel very alert.
Yeah.
This is the same thing, but without the coke like craziness of this whole thing, and without all the fucking like the tweaks. It's a more level. Like you're still fucking on that alert. It's a Whole Foods fucking coca. Yeah. That's a great way to describe it. And now imagine you're stoned on a sativa, combined with that fucking. All right, everything's kind of slowed down, and I can focus because it's a focus drug. For me, this was my experience. I'm not saying this would be everybody's experience. So imagine you're on a sativa, and everything kind of slows down for you a little bit, and it's a little bit more chill. And then you got a beer or a glass of wine, and all of a sudden, it's like this fucking perfect fucking storm, bro. It's not really a storm. It's a really good, euphoric high. And I didn't want to fuck with it again because that's how much I liked it.
Wow.
I was like, fuck that. And I know that I have a very addictive personality. Fortunately, I tried it, you know, when I was a little older. And because if I was younger, I don't know that I would have been able to stop. It was, I thought it was, it's because, listen, you might as well be on coke. You know,
is it cheaper just to be on coke
than Adderall?
Yeah, nah, because cocaine.
I don't know how easy. I don't know how hard it is to get a prescription for Adderall.
I heard it's real hard.
I don't know.
It's never been around me. Where it's like,
I think if I think there's a lot of people that get it prescribed because it's if they have ADHD and you can prove that you have it, why wouldn't they prescribe it to you? I mean, they're not going to give you like fucking copious like the crazy amounts of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pues hey, perro, like I love that we podcast. We've been doing it so much. The batteries are about to die on us, dog.
Órale.
Anything you want to promote, my boy?
Let's see, I got a new podcast coming out. Obviously, the Yo podcast. And,
all day.
Before I do that, let me just say thank you.
Oh, thank you,
I always have a great time coming out here and hanging out with you.
Thank you.
And I always like catching up with you.
Fuck yeah, dog. Like, hey, they don't even know. We've done 4 to 5 hours.
You know. But yeah, George, and... I just gotta say it's always fucking like I enjoy coming out here. So gracias.
Gracias a ti.
But yeah, thanks everybody that shows love to the Yo podcast already. No te asustes in Spanish. And
what is that about?
That's just a freaking a podcast in Espanol where we just fucking bullshit, and it's 100% in Spanish, and it's a way for me to practice my Spanish and reach a market with in Espanol. It's a different muscle. I mean,
it is.
You speak Spanish.
I tried to do stand up and comedy in Spanish. It
hurts.
I thought it was hard in English. Fuck out of here. Spanish is just because you don't speak it every day and you think you know Spanish. You don't know shit.
You should come on and do the podcast in Espanol.
And
we'll talk about your life and shit.
Yeah, we'll do it,
you should come on.
I want to try it. Call me the Pocholini. I know, like,
dude,
I can
come on and come do Spanish. You got to come do the English one too, man. We keep trying to fucking figure out.
Hola, mi boy.
And then, and I got
niño. You say niño.
I think that my latest thing in I don't know how many bunch of battles we got, but my fucking ¿cómo se dice? My life is just different little fucking windows into it, you know. So yeah, I think we're all multi-dimensional people, and I'm trying to grow spiritually, believe it or not, George. Okay. You know, so I'm doing a podcast, about vibrations and fucking, vibrating at a higher level and just everything that has to do with spirituality, not necessarily religion, but all things, crystals,
everything around you,
crystals and energy, and the moon and Reiki and pranic healing and meditation. Todo eso, güey. No, it's just I think the older you get, you start realizing that there's more to it than everything that you've been living up until this point. Yeah, it's way bigger than that. And I think when you take some time to breathe and to just fucking chill, you start tuning out a little bit of the craziness because there's a lot of craziness out there. No, for sure. There's more craziness than anybody could keep up with. You got goddamn Pepe Le Pew, you got trials, you got protests, you got military, you got...
They might ban me, eh?
Homie, we're striking motherfuckers in Syria, right?
Of course.
Yeah, and China's going... Like, there's a lot of shit going on. So a lot of times you just want to fucking breathe and tune it all out. Because otherwise you go fucking crazy with all of it. But other than that, brother, Martin Moreno.com.
What's the podcast called?
It's still a name in progress, but I think it's like a higher vibration type of a thing. So something vibrational, and I'll
when is
post
it released?
it on my Instagram. What's that?
Todavía no? It's not released first episode now?
No, it's not.
It's in the works.
It'll be out probably next week.
All right, for sure.
So, but yeah, no, we've talked already to a pranic healer. And
what's a pranic healer?
So he deals with healing with energy, and healing your DNA and things like that, emotional traumas and things like that. Just different, he's like a psychic who like, and it all sounds like, there's a lot of people that are like, shut the fuck up, that's right crazy, blah blah blah.
Has a Sobaduro prescription.
So, but anyway, That's the pedo. And then, of course, we got a show in Baja California. Me and Hooter, April 10th. We Not So Fest over in La Salina with fucking MartinMoreno.com. The first annual fucking little festival on the beach, homie, in Baja, because it's going to be open.
Baja's beautiful, bro.
And it's going to be open, homie.
Yeah, it's safe right there, dog. Baja is safe. It's where everybody goes.
You'd be surprised how many Americans are there. Well, we're talking about the stem cells y todo ese pedo. That's all Americanos there. But anyway, thank you for having me. MartinMoreno.com for where the heck.
Thank you, my boy X.
What's up? Thank you for subscribing. Watch the show. Hit the like button. And just thank you for subscribing. And we got shows coming up soon.
That's what's up. Yo, if you brought tickets to see me Dallas in El Paso, Fullerton, they haven't gave me the money back, and they haven't gave you the money back. They might reschedule the show. I don't know what's up. I don't know about the Me and Joey Diaz shows, all that stuff. If they haven't gave you the money back, hit them up. Maybe they'll bring us back. Merch website coming very soon. New merch coming. And, yo, once again, hey, dog, I love you on the podcast, Martin. You've been coming a lot, and I love it. And I can't wait to get on yours. And, yo, the batteries are going to die. Don't forget JB's Tree Service. Don't forget GB Extracts. And don't forget Gunther's and Santana. And don't forget to use Take a Shower on Manscaped and receive 20% off. This is GP, where you be. The only, you know me. Late.